What's up, guys? Clutch Fan 37. I'm going to talk to you about some of my traditional pocket tricks. So to start off, it's a baby proton power. It's the older version. It's not the one with the C channel. Got it from Dick's. I had an old broken one. Went to Dick's, bought a brand new baby blue one, and then a couple days later returned my broken one. It's kind of cheating and screwing the system, but I mean, it is what it is. Dick's doesn't really know what they're doing with lacrosse stuff, so take advantage of them if you can. It's kind of a bad thing to say, but everyone's going to do it at one point. So basically, first thing I do is with my leathers, I stretch the two inside leathers and I leave the outside leathers pretty much brand new out of the package. One reason I do this is because when I string the leather pocket, I want the middle leathers to stretch out as much as possible, so that way they don't get too much deeper. They're going to break in, obviously, and get a little bit deeper, but that's about it. And the outside ones, when you first string a leather pocket and you do them as tight as possible, it's going to look like that, give you a bit more hold as you're breaking in. And as you break it in after a week or so of passing and shooting, they're going to stretch out a bit more and give you the natural Pita Pocket, or at least in my opinion. Another thing I do is for the bottom, I usually don't put the leathers through the bottom holes. I usually do the cross-lace trick, where you use a piece of cross-lace right here, or sidewall string, your choice, and then go around the front of the head. One reason I do this is because I play attack and I cradle one hand fairly often, especially when I go to dodge. So I want the ball to sit there as nicely and securely as possible. Another reason I don't do channels, same reason. So as I cradle, it's going to sit there and just kind of open up, create a nice little pocket for one-hand cradling, and when I go to shoot or pass, it's going to roll up nice and easy and come off the shooting strings. So I do that. Another thing I do is I use cross-lace for the sidewall string as opposed to sidewall. I do the first three or four first three or four holes as super tight as I can, and then slowly, gradually loosen them up, and then as I get to the bottom, use it fairly loose but still tight enough to where it's not going to affect the pocket too much. Just superstition, or just a thing I do for one-hand cradling. That's pretty much it. I'll show you guys how I string one later on. Basically what I do is I set the leathers, put them through the top holes, and then pull them through the bottom. When I put on a shaft, I usually put on a shaft like this and face the back. Tape the leathers down about where I want the pocket on the head. I don't like putting them through the string holes or tying them off early, just because that's just who I am. So I'll do a video of me stringing a Pita Pocket, showing you guys some of the tricks I do, so you guys can see them. Otherwise, this is pretty much all I do. Quick overview: stretch the middle leathers, leave the two outer ones as tight as possible. Let them naturally break in. Don't do the ball in the water test, just because if you do that and you get the pocket barely legal and it doesn't stretch enough or the leathers don't absorb the water and you play with it for a couple days, it's going to bag out, it's going to become illegal, and that's something you don't want. So I prefer a natural break-in. As you can see, this is brand new strung. Got to break it in a bit more. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any cool tricks, let me know down below in the comments. This head will be for sale today or tomorrow, $35. First come, first serve. Like I said, it's the old proton power. It's not the new one with the C channel, so not sure if anyone's going to want it, but if you do, it's all yours. So one last look at it, and then I kept nylon 2 straights up there. Yeah, there's a couple of my Pita Pocket tricks.